which I read, which is about cloud computing. The article title is Why the Cloud Computing Will Never Be Free, which was written by Dave Durkee, which was published in the Communications of the ACM on May 2010. In that article, the author talks about the 4 main points about cloud computing. The first is service models of the cloud computing. The second is essential characteristics of cloud computing. Third, benefits for the customers. And fourth is perfect competition determines cloud pricing strategies. Before going to explain all these 4 points, I am going to give you a brief explanation about what is cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is a use of computing resource which are available in the remote location and accessible over a network, in which the user can able to buy this computing resources as a utility on demand. This cloud computing service model divides into 3 broad categories. The first is infrastructure as a service. The second is platform as a service. The third one is software as a service. In the infrastructure as a service, the users can able to access the virtual infrastructure which includes servers, data centers, and network equipments. The second one is the platform as a service, which allows the user to access the operating systems and the databases which are available in the data centers and web servers. I can give you an example of Salesforce.com or a Citrix, which is typically a web browser which allows you to get access to the systems which are available in the network and data center. The third one is software as a service. In this model, the customer can able to access all the developed applications in the system, which is typically called I can give you an examples of the applications, which is CRM, ERP or SAP tools, which allows the customer to access all the developed applications. This is the 3 main categories of service models of cloud computing. Next, I am going to talk about the essential characteristics of cloud computing. One of the main character is on-demand access, which allows the customer to access data anytime, or they can use the service at any time whenever they want. So this is one of the main characteristics of cloud computing. The next one is elasticity, which allows the customer to be more flexible. I can give you an example of that. Which makes the customer can work upon their demand of their business. If they want to expand their business, they can increase their level of services, and if they want to downsize their business, they are more flexible to decrease the service levels. That is one of the major advantage to the customer, and it is one of the characteristics. And the next character is pay-per-use. In this, the customer don't have to pay for the whole services or something. They can pay for whatever they are using. They don't have to pay for the whole service cost or maintenance cost. They can pay for whatever they use. Their usage will be measured and will be calculated, so they have to pay for their usage alone. They don't have to pay much amount from their pocket. And the other characteristic is connectivity. With the help of highly developed infrastructure, the customer can able to get high speed of network access, which makes their work easier. With the customer with a little investment, they can able to enjoy the high level connectivity. The other characteristic is resource pooling. This infrastructure will not be used by a single customer or individuals. This is going to be a shared network. which enables different customers to use the service at the same time. So the resource can be shared and it can be pulled together. The other characteristic is abstracted infrastructure. In this, the service provider will not give the information about where the computer is located and about the details of the data centers. Rather, they'll guarantee their customer by their level of service. The other characteristic is little or no commitment, which enables the customer to not to stay in the service for long time. They whenever they want they can discontinue the service, and whenever they want they can continue. So this is the 7 major characteristics of cloud computing. The other one is the benefits for the customer. What are the benefits the customer will get from the cloud computing? The first one is very high service level. The customer will get access to the very well equipped and well developed high level infrastructure, and the service providers will give 24/7 customer service to the customers, which makes them to get high level services with a little investment. The second benefit is problem and solutions. They can which helps the customer to solve the problems as soon as possible with the help of technical guidance provided by the service providers. And the other benefit is automatically scalable infrastructure. As I told before, it is more helpful for the customers, so they can act upon their business demand. If their demand increases, they can upgrade their services, they can have more facilities, and if they want to downsize their business, they can able to downsize their service level. The other main advantage is automatic disaster recovery. In this, the customer will not store all the data and information in their own hardware. Their information and data will be stored in the data centers, which will be highly equipped, so that it will make a good backup recovery for the customers, so they can able to recover the data very easily with the help of the data centers. The other benefit is minimizing the staffing. The customer don't have to employ much staff, and because they are not going to invest in data centers or servers, because they are going to take it for a lease or a contract, so it will reduce their investment, so they can minimize their staffing level as well. And the main one of the good advantage for the whole globe is power saving. Because of shared infrastructure, which helps the whole economy to save the power, because the infrastructure is going to be shared in between lot of customers. So this helps to save the energy as a whole. And the main point is how the pricing structure will be for the cloud computing. Nowadays the markets are getting more crowded, and competitors are having a tough time to get their customers, so they are making a lot of difference in their pricing, which will attract the customers towards their business. So they use different strategies of pricing to retain or attract the new customers. The first strategy they use is artificially differentiating the product. The cloud computing service, probably it will be the same for all the service providers. They cannot make much difference in that. So they use some advertisement technique by overstating their product characteristics, which will attract the customer. That is one of the main strategy they use to gain the customers. The second strategy they use is obscuring pricing. They will not conclude all the pricing details to the customer. They'll add some hidden charges which is not visible to the customer. Later the customer will be ending up paying much more amount as hidden charges. The third strategy they use is controlling information. It is same like obscuring pricing. They'll not conclude all the information or give the detailed information to the customers. So this is one of the strategy they use to gain more customer base. And the other strategy they use is compromising product quality. They cannot differentiate much, so they'll compromise on their quality by enabling much users in a single data center, which will create much traffic, so the customer will get poor quality of services. So this is one of the technique used by the service providers to gain much more customers, just to increase their profit level. And locking customers. This is one of the method used by almost every service provider in all the field. They lock their customer for longer term contract, which is typically for 4 or 5 years, which will make the customers to stick on to their service for longer period of time. All that 4 points I discussed is all about the author's view. I'm going to add some of my findings about cloud computing, which will makes you much easier to understand about this topic. First is how it benefits the customer. It reduces the capital cost. The investment for these servers and data centers is a huge investment for the customers. So this will avoid a major capital cost to the customers by taking the contracted service from the service provider, because this infrastructure will eat away most of the capital cost of the customer. The second one is data storage. The customer don't have to buy any data storage devices to store their data. Instead, they can use their service provider's facility to store their data. So this will serve as one of the benefit for the customers, and they can use that as a backup recovery data, which helps to get the customers more secure. And they'll get access to latest technologies. If we see the SAP tools and the other applications which are more pricey, some of the customers will not able to afford it. So they can, by just paying some lease or contract amount, they can able to access the latest technologies with a minimal cost. And they don't have to pay much maintenance cost, because the service providers, they'll take care of all the maintenance thing. And it is mainly good for small businesses, because for a big businesses, they'll have their own data centers, so they'll not make decision to change their investment. They'll not wind up their investment, so they'll use their data centers. And if their data are more sensitive, it is not possible for them to go for the cloud computing option, because they are not sure about how their information is handled, and they don't have a good transparency about the service provider, because they don't know where the system is located, and they'll not have direct access to that. So it is good for the small businesses, and it is more flexible. The customer can, whenever they want, they can take the services, and whenever they want to discontinue their services, it's easy for them. They can disconnect as per their wish. This is my findings about the cloud computing, and thank you. If you have any doubts, just give some comments or feedbacks.